What up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel, Dap Universal. I'm Dap. So, coming back at you with another pick a card reading, and today this is another one that you requested. I'm doing all of them, but in the polls that I put in the community tab, y'all picked this one to come next, which is who is spying on you and why. So this is a pick a card on who's spying on you. I'm leaving it quite open. Also got some new tricks up my sleeve. How about a bag of tricks? That makes sense later. But anyway, not gonna keep this intro long. Just want to say thank you so much for the support, and always appreciate it. Happy birthday to my fellow Aquas. If you're watching this when it's filmed, it's like the second day of Aquarius. It's a new moon of Aquarius, so a lot of Aquarian energy just flowing around. So if one of us is out there, from the bottom of my heart, happy birthday, Aquas. But also I wanted to just go ahead and get into it. So you're gonna be picking between three piles. That's three piles. So pile number one is gonna be the Kunzite. Is it the Kunzite? Kunzite? I don't know. I can't read. Kunzite? I don't know. It's a pretty little translucent stone. And then we have pile number two. Pile number two, the beryl. Pile number two, the beryl. And pile number three, the olivenite. The olivenite. So again, that's the kunzite, pile number one, or the kunzite. Pile number two, the beryl. And pile number three, the olivenite. So go ahead and pause the video if you need to. But before you do that, if you want to support what I do, if you want to support the channel, just be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Ring that little bell, that ding-a-ling-a-ling. Yeah, that thing. And yeah, pause the video if you need to, and I'll see you at your reading. Bye. For now. Oop. What up, pile number one, if you chose the kunzite? Welcome to your reading on who is spying on you and why. Why they gotta spy? Like, just ask me, and if I don't want to answer your stupid questions, then guess what? You want more? Know them. You know, like, people will. But then again, I think it's also like a obsessive compulsive thing to want to like spy on somebody, or it can turn into that thing. Because I mean, I'm sure we've all had moments of like wanting to get intel on somebody, whether it's an ex or like someone you're currently dating, like what's going on, because of a lack of communication normally. But we'll get into the nitty gritty. I got a few different things I'm pulling up my sleeves. I told y'all that, but I want to start off by reading you the kunzite card, and it may just be something, just an extra little bit of nugget for you. Maybe you want to get this stone, I don't know. But it says, this spiritual stone awakens unconditional love that is deep within your heart. Its high vibration connects you to the universal love only felt in higher realms. You will feel no negativity, no pain, only love that transcends space and reality as we know it. So a need to connect to unconditional love, because maybe this situation, or maybe situations like these, can really drain you, can really make you forget that we are all kind of the same, and just having different experiences. So it's like judging another person, or wanting to get even with another person, or even holding resentments don't really get us closer to that type of love. So I know this is a pick a card reading on who is spying on you and why, but it's just, you know, for one, it's always good to be aware, but for two, it's like, don't take these pick a card readings and get like obsessed and go down a rabbit hole of like who's doing spell work on me, who's trying to hurt me, who's, you know, because I feel like we can oftentimes get ourselves into an anxious fit over certain things, and we tend to put more energy into those things instead of healing from them. We'll go down that rabbit hole of like being paranoid, and that's not what I'm trying to promote. This is just for like awareness or just entertainment, for God's sakes. But first thing first, I want to pull, actually I'll roll these dice to kind of see what may be your energy like just something to describe you before I get into them and why. All right, and by the way, these are astrological dice that a subscriber, hey Nick, bought for us, the channel. So shout out to him. Thank you so much, Aqua Bro, off the Amazon wish list. But so these signs, whatever comes up in the signs doesn't mean that you have to be this sign, but you might. But it's just something about your personality that's relevant to the reading. Okay, so you have Sun and then we have Aries in the 12th house. So I was to read it like that. So a person with Sun in Aries in the 12th house would be somebody who has a lot of secret enemies. Like okay, so the 12th house is all about the unknown, secrets, what's hidden from you, the spiritual realm, like the subconscious even, is Pisces energy. But with the 12th house, with Aries, it's somebody who might have like secret enemies, because I see Aries as like ruled by Mars and action, and it can be combative and aggressive, but also like very quick. You may also get like some kind of flashes of insight that you don't know where they come from, or like you just have like a real good, strong gut, like gut feelings or something like that. You're like moved with intention, because I feel like Aries is a very masculine sign, but the 12th house is very feminine. So it's like you may have a really good hunch on things, or you may be able to kind of foresee what's going to happen before it happens. It's not like a vision, but like just kind of like you can feel the vibes of like, oh, I know what's about to come next, like from this situation. And it's like you kind of plan your moves accordingly. You may be an Aries sun, moon, rising. Don't have to be, but something about you have a certain spidey sense that kind of keep you out of trouble sometimes, meaning that you know how you just kind of like, say your friends invite you to go somewhere, and you kind of like you want to go, but then like maybe right before you leave the house, you're just like, oh, I got a bad feeling about this, I don't think I should go. You think about it and you go anyway, and some fucked up shit happens, you know, just like things you do. I can't explain like how I knew, but I knew some bullshit was gonna happen. I knew I should have stayed at home, you know what I'm saying? Or you end up staying at home, and that friend calls you and say, girl, we got arrested, or some crazy stuff like that. It's like, I knew it. You have that kind of ability. You have that kind of like spidey sense. So for you, when you say that somebody is stalking you, or somebody is spying on you, or someone is peeping on you, you feel very much watched, and that's a real energy. So I don't think you're being paranoid here. Of course, there is somebody out here that may be spying on you, and if you we haven't gone very far in the piles, but it's like, take everything with a grain of salt. You know, this is a general reading for groups of people, so take what resonates, and if it doesn't resonate, don't hold on to it. But let's go ahead and get into the person that you're dealing with and their energy. So yeah, we're gonna I filled this bag up about halfway full of note cards that are folded up, and they have like little traits and information on them about maybe what's going on with your person who is spying on you. Yay, noteworthy. So I'm not looking, I'm just gonna pull about 4 of these out. One. That's 2 stuck together. I'm going to put one of them back because I don't know. There we go. 2. Well, that's 3. 3. And 4. Ah, I'm tangled up. My ring. There we go. Okay, so we have 4. So let's see if we can get some insight or some details about what's going on with this person. Okay? I have no idea what's coming out. It says unexpected money gain. Unexpected money gain. I need to outshine my friends. I need to outshine my friends. Gathering intel. Well, if you haven't know that, spying on somebody, gathering intel. And we have triggered by fear of rejection and ego. So, triggered by fear of rejection and ego, unexpected money gains. I need to outshine my friends, and gathering intel. So off the bat, I get this person may be a Leo, Scorpio, or Aries themselves, or Pisces. And so certain things about them, like I said, take what resonates, what doesn't, leave it, as it is. But there's something about like maybe I get a sense that y'all could be co-workers. You could be like friendly co-workers where like you may actually hang out with this person outside of work or know more about them in their personal life and vice versa than you normally would give a person at work. But the thing is, they look at you like competition. So it's like, I need to outshine my friends. And this could be just a friendship or like a frenemy situation where like you can, you tell somebody some good news. Like, hey girl, I got some extra money. It's like, that's great to hear. How wonderful for you. Good for you. Golf clap. It's that friend where you can't put your finger on it, but you notice something odd about the shit. Yeah, let's pull one more oracle card before we get into the tarot. And this is gonna be the Dark Shadow oracle card. I'm gonna have to like put us on pause because I forgot to bring the deck over from the altar. So 1 sec. And we're back. Hi. So pulling a Dark Mirror oracle just to see what comes out, because this is a shadow thing. Like, I feel like when we do stuff like spying on people, this is giving into that shadow energy, or that low vibrational energy of just like needing to know at all costs, and that's violating people's trust and their privacy just to get that intel. But normally it's something soothing about it to the person who's doing it. It kind of soothes their anxiety, so to speak, because they normally can't seem to help themselves when people get into this energy, right? So what's one of the motivators, or what's something in their shadow that's making them act like this? All right, perchance to dream, number 28. Perchance to dream. This might be a depressed kind of person, a person who maybe has issues, following through with their own plans and their own dreams, because like their depressive states kind of get in the way. This could be someone who suffers from bipolar disorder, or someone who seems to be up and down, but mainly down, or have like a pessimistic sort of view towards life. And so when they get into these unmotivated states, it's like, and they see other people like shining and winning around them, it makes them even more hurt or even more depressed. So this person is just like a Debbie Downer, so to speak. I don't get very cheery vibes from them at all. But let's get into the tarot. The truth of, like, say the spying, like, and why, all encapsulated in one card. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse. This could be a Scorpio. But in reverse, it's like somebody trying to get over depression or grief. And maybe they lost a job and you still work there if y'all were co-workers, or maybe they seem to try to get things that they want. Maybe you two kind of want some similar things, and they seem to fail more often for one reason or not. And I feel like trying to dig up dirt on you is something that makes them feel better. Humanizing you makes them feel better for their own shortcomings. And I feel like this is a person that, like, if you were hanging out, because I see the Hangman, the 10 of Wands in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. A lot of Scorpio energy. But I see the Hangman as a situation where, like, maybe they seem very neutral to you. Like they may ask you a lot of, like, maybe personal questions and just kind of like gauge and see, like, you know, what's going on. But after the end of the conversation, you notice this person ain't told me nothing about them, or not much about them. Unless, you know, it's like they don't really give a whole lot of information about themselves. But they'll be quick to ask a question about how you feel about something, or what you're doing today, or like, how was your weekend, and like all this other stuff. So it's like somebody who just kind of, you know, you can tell with this person. I feel like you can tell with this person, and you know who I'm talking about probably. But it's like, it's that person that, like, if you're talking to a group of people, they sitting on the side, like, you know, just kind of like walk into the group to sit down and listen, kind of shit, but don't say nothing. It's that energy. Also get more co-worker vibes as well. Like, I imagined all that in, like, say, like a break room or something. It's weird. But the 10 of Wands in reverse comes up too, which is like saying they're having a moment where they can't take shit. They're like, I can't take it anymore. Like, it's like either like a breaking point, or like they're overwhelmed by like a lot of things, and I feel like nothing's going right. But also I feel like they try to wear a face of like everything's fine kind of stuff. It's like this person's very unstable, emotionally unstable. This person's very unstable, and I feel like they're like a ticking time bomb is waiting to go off, and you can see it coming. Like in slow motion, pile one, with the 3 of Wands that comes up on the bottom of the Aquarian tarot. It's like I'm just waiting for you to lose your shit. Come on, I'm waiting. Don't tell me you ready, pile one. Like, I'm ready, but just taking my earrings off and shit. Don't beat them up. But but I do also see this being more like a situation where if you were to confront them or something like that, or if you were to kind of like say stand up for yourself with this person, they would deny it. I don't know what you're talking about. You're attacking me. I don't know what. They would play dumb as hell. So it's like, it's not even worth it. It's like sometimes like people are predators, and they violate our privacy to take something from us. This person's not trying to take anything from you. They're just, for lack of a better word, pathetic. And this is what it is. So it's like they don't really affect you. As much as they want to tell themselves that your life affects them, it does not. So with that, pile one, that's all I got for you. So yeah, I'm gonna pull some of these moon cards though. since it is a new moon, I thought we would pull some of these and maybe some of the In the Shadows oracle cards to see what comes up too. I don't know. All right, first quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity. This person cannot hurt you. New moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. Maybe hold off on the on these type of pick a card readings for a while. Take a break and focus on all the beautiful things happening in your life, because the last card is New Moon in Leo. Shine, baby, shine. And fuck it, that's all I got. We ain't gonna stay on this no more. Like and subscribe to the channel. Put a comment in here if you feel like well, I'm holding the cards. Nah, fuck it. If this resonated, sound off. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and if you like what we do over here. But until next time, guys, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. What up, pile number 2? If you chose the barrel, welcome to your reading on who's spying on you and why. To start off, I'm gonna read the card barrel for you, in case you may want to eat the stone or just see, maybe a message here for you. It says the barrel. There are many things that can get in the way of spiritual advancement. This stone has the ability to filter out these distractions and fill you with courage and an initiative to believe in yourself. It can attract love and maintain it, as well as opening your mind to understanding true love. Okay. So, a stone about eliminating anything that is not for our highest good in terms of love and understanding unconditional love for our brothers and sisters, our exes and our lovers, our family members, whatever. But I'm also going to pull or roll these dice for you here, these astrology dice. And not to say that you'll have these placements per se, but at least the traits that come up involving the placement. So just roll with me here. Get it? But roll with me. Okay. Woo! Knocking shit down. Okay. So I see Pluto in Capricorn in the 6th house. This may be somebody that's okay. Well, this is about you. So still, this could be someone that you work with, or you may have like a lot of relationships with people from work. You may be that type of person where it's like you may be in a field like, say like restaurants or customer service, where like you spend so much time there and the job can be so stressful that you may tend to make a lot of friends or a lot of relationships at the job or something like that. You may also have changed jobs a lot, so you may have different people that you've known through the years. There may be a direct connection from a job, even if you don't necessarily work there now or work together now. That's the thing. But Pluto in Capricorn in the 6th house, if I was to break that down, this would be somebody who transforms in terms of like career. Like you may be the type that may make a lot of transformation from like early in your career days to late. And I mean by that, like not just like moving up in the career, but like complete changes. Like you go from like one field to the next. I'm in the medical field now. I'm over here like in the food industry. It's like you can jump back and forth and you feel comfortable doing that kind of thing, because you may be the type to get kind of bored easily. I'm kind of getting, or you may be the type that's, if you're dissatisfied, you don't mind doing something new. You don't like feeling stuck in a situation, and you won't feel stuck in a situation. Also, you may have a really strong personality at work. When it comes down to dealing with people at work, like you may be very much like antisocial, leave me alone, I'm not here for it, bye kind of stuff. Don't talk to me, don't look at me. For certain people, when people get on your nerves. Now, I feel like people really like you at work because you probably keep it real, but people probably get on your nerves, and you probably aren't really shy about like not really talking to them or feeling like you have to be so cordial that you are fake with them. You're just kind of like, okay, that's nice, bye. It's like that. And you may have even had some disagreements at work, because what I'm picking up on about this person is that this may be an outward type thing where like you don't like them and they know you don't like them either, or they don't like you. It's like it's tit for tat. It's like I don't think this person's very fake about it, or neither one of y'all. You may not really deal with each other, but it's like I don't think y'all are fake. But let's get some more details on that person and the situation. Yeah, I got some extra tricks up my sleeves. Got a little bag of tricks. So I filled this bag halfway full of note cards. They all have like certain like little traits and information about what may be going on in your situation. I cannot see anything. I'm not looking. I'm just gonna pull 4 of these out for you, and this will give us some extra insight into the situation. Try not to grab 2. All right, 3, and 1 more. 4. Cool. All right, so what we got? Head and shoulders, photogenic, conventionally attractive. All right, so this person may be actually very attractive. Like a nice face, a pretty smile, a pretty person is what I'm getting. A pretty person. Addicted to all things new. So they may be the type of person like you see them. They bought them a new wig. Well, that's the first thing I said. They bought them a new wig. They nails is done. They got a new car they probably leasing. They talking about this new house they trying to get. They always wearing something new. Got some new jewelry. They always got to show it off. It's like this person's very attractive, but they also care a lot about appearance. What else we got? Beautiful soul, light worker energy. So this person may not be outwardly malicious. They may actually claim to be into spirituality. They may actually also not even be like a person who is a bad person. Maybe it's just a you and them thing. Like, we all have a shadow. We all have people we don't get along with. But I'm not getting that this person so far is awful, But in love with your money. They want, okay, I get it. They're like one of those people who like, they may not have outwardly bad intentions or even be conscious of it, but they are the type of person to get real sort of envious over what people have because they feel like image is everything. Appearance is everything in a sense. It's like, I think they do have nice personalities and I think they do have genuine empathy, but I think their shadow side cares a lot about the material and the things that just don't matter. This is what it is. But let's pull one of these dark mirror oracle cards to get maybe just a little bit more into their shadow and like maybe what triggers them or why they're acting like this. For pile number 2, who's spying on them and why? All right, I'm gonna pick this one because it's turned over. I can't see it. It's fated to suffer. Number 25, fated to suffer, and it looks like almost like it gives you vibes of like Snow White. About to eat the apple, like this fairy tale thing, the story. It's like, it represents stories that we tell ourselves. It's like, this is the type of person that's like saying, I tell myself that I'm nothing, and I eventually believe it. It's like, I say these awful things in my head. This person with like really judgmental inner thoughts about themselves, and they believe it because your perception shapes your reality, and if that's what you want to go around saying all the time, then yeah, you're gonna end up projecting your thoughts. Like, so if you say I'm a piece of shit, I'm nothing, I'm garbage, guess what? That you're gonna be a piece of shit, you're gonna be nothing, and you're gonna be garbage. So it's like changing that narrative is so important. That's why I do affirmation so much. But this person is not loving themselves, and they feel like a way to fill that void is by keeping up with the Joneses. And right now you may be the Joneses. So nice to meet you, Ms. Jones, Mr. Jones. What's that song? Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. That old song, it's popped in my head. But let's get more into the tarot. So I already pulled 4 tarot cards really. A few tarot cards speaking about like why they're spying on you, and more so in that into that situation. This could be somebody. Like, okay, really specific, like an ex's new person or an ex's other person, or like that third party situation. It may be them kind of thing, trying to compete. I got that kind of random. Bottom of this deck, we're using the Wild Unknown is the Emperor. So I'm thinking like, especially if you are female or feminine, your masculine may be an ex-masculine of yours may be dating somebody, and they may be like all up in your Kool-Aid because your ex can't keep their mouth shut, talking about you, like comparing them to you and shit like that, probably exacerbating the fucking situation. But they feel like the 8 of Swords in reverse. Like I think they have you in their head because they're being put you're being put in their mind, either by somebody else or just your existence of who you were or who you are. If this was like, say, a relationship kind of thing that went sour and they start dating somebody else and they know of you, it's like saying this person is very intimidated by you because they got big shoes to fill, so they think. If that's not the situation, this just could be somebody who wants to appear as a boss. The Emperor card is also very bossy. It's like, I'm the leader. I'm the HBIC in this fucker. Like, you remember that? The head bitch in charge is that energy. It's like, it ain't big dick energy, because that's a certain, that's a certain je ne sais quoi that you can't fake. You just know. But this person is like trying to fake BDE, and it's not working. Good. The overall of the situation is a 10 of Wands in reverse. This is interesting. If you're drawing a pile 2, pile 1, watch that. But having a lot of burdens. It's like trying to keep up with this. I bet they in debt. I bet they're always like on the hunt, like what this person got. Ooh, where'd I get this from? Like and it's not just you, but it's a bunch of people. I feel like maybe in the past you had a lot of patience with this person or something like that if you knew them. Also, I can see this person putting stuff on layaway. or like putting stuff in their cart on Amazon to buy later on payday because they have to have what you have. The Seven of Pentacles, lining things up, saving their money, being patient, waiting on things to come. It's really weird. They put a lot of energy into keeping up with people, and I think that's all that really this is. They have the Hermit in reverse, which is somebody who they don't like being within themselves. They don't like to hear their own thoughts, so they like to use certain things as distractions, and shopping maybe a distraction, keeping up with your life maybe a distraction. But anything for them to really get on a real level with themselves over like what they're going through and who they really are. That scares the shit out of them. I feel like if you were to confront this person or to see the situation through more so, I feel like you'll quickly come to realize that this person is not really balanced. Six of Pentacles reverse. It's like they want so bad to be somebody who's worthy and they just don't feel like they are. If it's the ex situation, like I said, like their person or that third party energy, they feel like they're getting the short end of the stick. And it's really kind of sad. I wouldn't even be worried about this person. I would just really pray for them and hope they get to a better space, because it feels like no one attacks them harder than themselves. But I don't know. I'll pull some moon cards for you and close it on out, because that's really the gist of it, Sound off in the comments. Let me know if this resonated. Oh, 2 of them on the floor. Oh, by the way, hit that bell so you be notified when I go live. Especially, I go live at least once a day, and then when there's another video posted or uploaded. But 2 cards fell on the floor. We have New Moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine, and Full Moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. What else we got? First quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation. Yep. Signs I was seeing was Aries, Libra, Taurus, Virgo. That's about it. Maybe Sagittarius. But anyway, that's all I got for you. Sound off in the comments once again. And I love you to pieces. I'll see you next time. But until then, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. Da-na-na-na-na. What up, pile number 3? If you chose the Olivenite, welcome to your reading, and we're looking into who is spying on you and why. Like, why are they spying on you? Such a low vibrational energy, but just gonna get into it. But first, I want to read you what's on this card, the Olivenite, in case you want to like find this stone. It may just be a message there on like just maybe something just there for you. I don't know. I've just been called to read it. The Olivenite. We all hold on to guilt from our past. These things weigh our spirit down and prevent us from growing. Olivenite is a natural and powerful spiritual cleanser. Hold to the throat and say aloud the guilt you are holding on to. As you speak the words, the guilt will disappear. Speak your truth. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice message. I didn't read this beforehand. I saw the word guilt and I was like, okay, whatever. But like, I didn't really read this. I think that's a decent practice. Like, even without the stone, just that throat chakra, and just imagine that, and just saying whatever is holding you back from really living your authentic truth, or whatever guilt that does no longer serve you, which any guilt, all guilt, no guilt serves you. But yeah, thumbs up for that. Thumbs up the video. That's nice. Yeah, this is what we do over here. That kind of shit. I like that. That was deep. But first things first, I do want to kind of get into maybe your personality, maybe your energy with these astrology dice that we got off our Amazon wish list. Thanks to Nick, subscriber. Thank you so much for off the birthday wish list. Really appreciate it. Already using them, loving them, having fun. But you don't have to have these placements, by the way. This could just be, say, a trait about you or just in your energy, okay? I do that every time. This one specific card. All right, so I see the moon in Taurus, and we have the third house. Beautiful energy, really. You're a very good speaker. I think you're an honest person. A very, very honest person. People look up to you maybe, or you have a lot of responsibility. Moon in Taurus loves to be there. It's exalted. I think Taurus, the moon is exalted in the moon, meaning that it works better than, say, if your moon was in Cancer, like its domicile. It's like this, it gives it an extra boost. Like it's like a special guest. Taurus is in the placement of the moon. So there may be something very beautiful about you. You may have an eye for, or specifically speaking, I was gonna say art, but like specifically speaking music. Like you may really connect to just like really deep music, or may lose yourself in like lyrics or something like that. Because the third house is about speech and what's been written things. Like you may write very well. You may have a easier time articulating your emotions than most with the third moon in the third house. You also have a really good memory. You may also have a really good memory, but you're also very stubborn. Your impulses when feeling attacked is to hold on to belief. It's to buckle down, double down, and like even if it's like the person has a valid point, you may be the type that's like your initial knee-jerk reaction is to double down and be like, no, you're not coming for me or my beliefs. But then you may come back around and go, okay. But you are very strong in your convictions, is what I'm saying. Pal number 3. But okay. Let's also get into your person. This person who is spying on you and shit. Like, let's look into that. But I got some a new bag of tricks. So I filled this bag about halfway up with no cards to kind of see. Just little traits and things about the situation. I'm not looking at them. I'm gonna pull about 4 out and see if we get something about your situation and your person. Is 1, 2. Just okay. That was 2. 3, 4. All right, perfect. You ready? Okay. So I see mental and emotional health issues. They may have some mental illness. It's not a stigma about it. It's just a thing. Like maybe they're emotionally imbalanced, mentally imbalanced. Like they may have a lot on their mind. Maybe they're depressed. I don't know. But it's like this person isn't all the way balanced in their mental health or their emotional health. Of course, I'm not a doctor. This is just a pick a card reading, but still, something to be on the lookout for. Fall from grace. Ooh, fall from grace. Now, I was picking up on that vibe when I was saying that you're a rather honest person. The Taurus, but we'll get into it. Because I already pulled your cards, but that makes a lot of sense. Then we have influenced by family and friends. Influenced by family and friends. Care a lot about what people think. And last but not least, 0 fucks, 0 empathy. Will stop at nothing to get what they want. This is a person with negative, like grimy, low vibrational energy. And we haven't had too much of that in this pick a card reading, but I knew it was gonna come up eventually, and here we are. So we're here. A slime ball, a sleaze ball, somebody with poor morals and care way too much about appearances and what's going on with other people than their own bullshit. It's bad. I don't like this energy. I really don't. But let's also pull one of these In the Shadows cards. I could also see like this could be an ex for some of y'all who, and the situation has turned really ugly, really nasty energy. This person's very spiteful of you particularly. Maybe not a spiteful person in general, but towards you in the situation, they do not. They don't like you. They don't like you. This could be someone you divorced or broke up with. This could be any of that. But I feel like this is someone in your personal life. I don't think y'all may not be co-workers or work together ever, but it's like someone in your personal life, someone that takes whatever was done in the relationship or ended it, whatever it was, the drama of it all. They took it very personally, and they're holding on to a grudge. Like this person may be like outwardly harassing you in a sense. They may have in the past, and you may have squashed it, but they're still keeping tabs on you. Keep your enemies closer. But what is this for pal number 3? hiding your true self. And they're also covert, meaning that they have poor morals, not just with this situation, but I think they have poor morals in general. I think they're a liar. I think they present themselves one way to the public, and then they be doing crazy shit behind closed doors. Bottom of the deck here, you have the Hierophant. You may be a Taurus, they may be a Taurus. You may both, I don't know. But it's somebody, it speaks of morals. It speaks of morals. It speaks of taking the high road and having certain rules in place for yourself, certain boundaries with yourself that allows you to not go cross, so you respect other people's space and privacy and all this other stuff. And this is something that this person lacks. They may outwardly try to project these qualities to make it seem like I'm just an angel, but reality is they are nothing like the way they project themselves. I think we all kind of project ourselves in a way that hopefully represents our best selves, but we all have a shadow. That's normal. But this person is just faking it. This person's just fake. Okay, I'm gonna just say what it is. They fake as fuck. Fake as fuck. The truth of the situation. All right. Summed up in one card. The Ace of Swords in reverse. They're a liar. They thrive on lies. They probably got caught in a lie with you, and you probably wasn't having it, something like that. Or maybe they went through what they planned and just said fuck it, and like maybe they didn't expect you to stand up for yourself or something. Cause I see y'all having a really strong personality. You're not weak. You ain't a wimp. Like people may look at you and kind of underestimate you all the time, pile number 3, but you ain't no wimp. Okay, you ain't gonna just lay that. You going down kicking and screaming, going down swinging. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be number 1 with the bullet. Not with bullets. Don't shoot them, pal. Don't do that. Should I edit this out? I'm not gonna edit this out. Just, y'all know me. But more things about the situation. I see the Wheel of Fortune. You may have gone through a very you probably met this person, was like, oh, this person is great. Like you probably felt very lucky to have them in your energy. They may be a Sagittarius. Things may have been good, but almost too good. And just like that, I feel like they flipped the switch, baby, because you also have Judgment in reverse. There was something about the situation that just, you couldn't put your finger on it, but you knew it was some bullshit. Brewing up, stirring up, and it was real subtle. But I think they made real sure to make you feel like everything's just wonderful. This could definitely be a Sagittarius. I see Sagittarius and Taurus energy, very heavy. Scorpio too. But also, if you were to, like the aftermath of this whole thing is the Page of Pentacles. Meaning that I think you need to, I wouldn't worry about this person, but be practical about it. If this person does seem like they have it into them to harass you, stay away from them. Don't feed into the drama. If they want to pop off at you about some stuff or threaten you, do the proper thing and report them to either the social media thing that they insulted you on or harassed you on, to the police. Do not take this energy lightly, because this person can be, I don't want to say dangerous, but they could be. You never know. Like this person will stop at nothing to make sure that their ego ain't bruised. And it's an ugly, terrible, terrifying energy in a sense. But I feel like you are protected because you have morals. And I feel like, if anything, the reason why y'all have to know who I'm talking about at this point. You're aware of their bullshit, aware of their tactics for a reason. That's a blessing. Spirit gave you that so that way you can stay away from them. So stop engaging if you are, and wish them love and light and move the fuck on, because this person wants no good for you. Even if they come back apologizing, they do not wish you well. This is a game to them. But I'm gonna stop before I go too far off the deep end with this stuff, because it's making me mad that they fucking with you, pal 3. But just sound off in the comments and let me know what that situation is. We'll talk about it if you want to. But anyway, I'm gonna close out with these moon cards, since we gave you a reason as to what's going on. But I feel like this person has it out for you because you call them out about their bullshit, or like maybe they want to like scam you or something like that, or like really use you and you just weren't here for it. Like your energies clashed is what I'm saying. The reason why this person is spying on you, because they feel intimidated by you, because you a big personality, they're a big personality, but I think you have more morals than they do. So it's a clash. Bitch, you will not fuck with me, is what you said. I'm not one of these little chicken heads out here. You better go find somebody before you get fucked up. Don't F them up, pal 3. Don't F them up. But what we got? Hold your vision, fixed moon. And that's something you're good at, is holding your ground, baby. What else we have? Last quarter moon in Scorpio. Reveal what needs to be seen. What needs to be seen. Speak your truth. Don't let these people, you know what's up. North Node, step out of your comfort zone. But please, Don't exasperate this situation. Try your best to just let love and let live and stay out of negativity. But that's all I got for you. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if it resonated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you have subscribed, hit that little bell, baby, so you get notified when I'm going live and stuff. But yeah, anyway, until next time, guys, you know, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. Na, 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 na.